Hey everyone, this is Tea Time with the Diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to the Amber Alert and, soon to be the Ebony Alert. And my thing is, the Amber Alert, before I say my thing, let's get into this. I'm going to share a screen right away with y'all just to give you a reminder of what the Amber Alert is, okay? So an Amber Alert is an emergency response system that disseminates information about a missing person, usually a child, by media broadcasting or electronic roadway signs, okay? So that's what an Amber Alert is. And what does Amber Alert stand for? What does Amber stand for? Amber stands for America's Missing Broadcast Emergency Response. So it's generic. It's not geared towards any racial group or ethnic group, okay? I'm saying ethnic, y'all know what I mean, ethnic group, okay? So the Amber Alert program was created in 1996 as a powerful legacy to 9-year-old Amber, who was kidnapped and brutally unalive while riding her bicycle in Arlington, Texas. The tragedy shocked and outraged the entire community. And then hence came birth to the Amber Alert, right? So there's a thing going on in the world. No matter how much we want to try to say that the world is not divided, that we came a long way when it comes to race relations, as far as we came is the same amount of steps that we took backwards. So it's almost like we got nowhere fast. And so most recently, a lot of people have been outraged by the amount of Black and brown people that go missing, particularly females, and no one seems to care. No one looks for us. No one puts up an Amber Alert or any alert, or if they do, it goes under the radar. A lot of Amber Alerts make it to the mainstream news. If they do put out an Amber Alert about a Black or brown person, normally the community, for the most part, will spread that alert on social media themselves. But you never see it hit ABC, NBC, CBS, any news outlet. So there's a governor that decided, you know what? I'm going to come up with a Ebony Alert. Now, let me just share screen here and give you a little bit of information on this Ebony Alert, okay? So why they want to create this is that they want to activate an Ebony Alert, particularly for cases involving Black youth, including girls and young women, okay? The criteria for the activation of the Ebony Alert includes such factors as the missing person is between the ages of 12 and 25. The person has a mental or physical disability. The person went missing under unexplained or suspicious circumstances as determined by law enforcement. The person's physical safety could be in danger. The victim may be subjected to trafficking. The police feel the missing person is in danger due to age, health, mental or physical disability, or environmental or weather conditions, or the company of a potentially dangerous person. There is sufficient information for the public that can help the recovery of the victim. The bill would authorize the department to activate an Ebony Alert within the appropriate geographical area requested by the investigating law enforcement agency according to the legislation, and to assist the agency by disseminating specific alert messages and signs if the department concurs with the agency that an Ebony Alert would be an effective tool in the investigation of a missing person according to specified factors, okay? The Ebony Alert is like California's Amber Alert, which is modeled after the nationwide Amber Plan that was created in the wake of the 1996 unaliving of a 9-year-old Amber, per, the CHP. The one difference between the systems is the age of the missing person. For Amber Alert, it is 17 years or younger. And this Ebony Alert is expanding the age range amongst other things, okay? Now, my thing is, why not expand the Amber Alert? But we're going to get more into this story right after this. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and share screen with you right away because TMZ, they called Judge Mathis out and about. And he agrees with this thought process. And then I'll go through the article and I'll tell you mine. So let's play this for you really quickly.
A lot of people are talking about this. Gavin Newsom just signed a new bill called the Ebony Alert, much like the Amber Alert, but it's for missing Black women and children. I want to get your take on it.
I think it's a very necessary legislation because they're the most underserved community when it comes to Black girls missing. So that legislation will go a long way in addressing that challenge.
Of course. I mean, the Black community is kind of talking about like it kind of creates a divide because shouldn't it just be about the Amber Alert, you know, for all kids and not just like, the Ebony?
It should be, but unfortunately, it's not. Unfortunately, that's now how society works. And were society to operate on an even keel, then all of us could. But until that happens, we need a little extra boost for those who are being marginalized and left behind. And that's Black girls who are missing.
Of course. So Gavin Newsom did a good job with this one then.
I think he did a good job there.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
All right.
That's Judge Mathis' take on it. Okay, let me just read a little bit of this article and then I'll give you my take. So Judge Mathis, new Ebony alerts, good, not racist. Way to go, Governor Newsom. Okay, so Judge Mathis is applauding California's new Ebony alert for missing Black children and women. He said it's long overdue, and he's glad that Governor Gavin Newsom got it done. We got the TV. They saying they got Judge Mathis outside, okay, and asked him about the state's new system to report and find missing Black kids and women, which Newsom just signed into law. Judge Mathis says missing Black girls are the most underserved group of people, and he thinks the Ebony alert will go a long way towards righting that wrong. Remember, there was a ton of outrage earlier this week when Ebony alert was announced, with some folks saying it was modern day segregation because it's completely separate from the long-standing Amber alert. Okay, somebody said I don't agree with the Amber alert. We only need one alert for children because race shouldn't matter. I'm agreeing with this person. A way for authorities to decide how fast they want to respond. I'm agreeing with that person. So now you're saying that these Black people are underserved, okay? We don't go looking for them. So now you're going to give them a clear. Maybe you was confused with my name, and maybe my picture it was a little ambiguous and you couldn't tell. Okay, is she Black? Is she white? What is she? And so they put out the Amber alert, you go looking. Minute they see an Ebony alert, first of all, if they don't care, an Ebony alert is not going to make them care. It will help them to care less. They say, oh, it's a Black girl. Oh, we ain't looking for her. We never look for them anyway. So thank you for helping us know for sure that it's definitely a Black girl or a Black female, and we ain't going to look for them. I don't think we need to. Why do we need two missing kid alert systems? I feel this is another form of segregation because people can get an Ebony alert and not give a you know what. Amber alert was general and it was for all children. I feel like this is not okay. I'm in agreement with these people, but y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel. Judge Mathis isn't buying that argument. He said that is not the way society operates, and until a true level playing field for all, special programs like the Ebony alert are needed for marginalized groups. The author began the bill, California State Senator Stephen Bradford, previously told us the new system was needed because law enforcement was doing its job when it came to law enforcement wasn't doing its job when it came to missing Black folks, and there weren't enough resources either. Judge Mathis agrees, and it sounds like he feels Newsom hit a home run here. Now, I'm going to play this. Y'all know how I feel. I don't feel this was a home run. I feel like it was a foul.
Does your career need a...
I should have I meant to skip this ad. I usually skip the ad, so I do apologize for that. But now we should be okay.
Really interested that you had two routes to go. One was to create this new alert, the Ebony alert. The other would have been to call the police on the carpet and say, we're going to monitor what you do with an Amber alert and make sure you're representing us. Why did you choose the former?
Because we've called law enforcement on the carpet for decades as it relates to disparities and the lack of resources when it comes to addressing crime of any nature in the African American community. So we felt it was a time for action. No one questioned when we passed the Feather Alert last year for the missing Indigenous individuals that we know are missing every year in the state and this nation, as well as our Silver Alert for our seniors who come up missing. So this speaks to the need. The data clearly speaks to it, understanding that African Americans make up only 13% of the state and this nation's population, but young Black kids make up 38% of those who are missing, and very rarely is law enforcement or media engaged in helping find them. So we felt the time was now.
Senator, do you feel like the response in general by the media to missing children, whether they be Black or white or Latino, whatever, that there's enough response here? And is it only when the kid, for lack of a better term, when the kid is cute, and by someone's estimation, that it gets the recognition it should in the media?
I think that comes into play. I mean, one's race, one's looks, all of that. I mean, let's look at the Gabby Petito situation, a tragedy that should have never happened, but you would have thought a national figure had been abducted with all the media attention that was afforded that case. And very rarely do you ever turn on the TV or see an Amber Alert or any kind of notice regarding missing Black and brown children, African Americans who disappear on a daily basis. And very rarely do you turn on your TV and see any mention of that, let alone the Amber Alerts and the digital billboards on our freeways.
What is the oversight here? Is there somebody or an agency, somebody looking for accountability?
We're hoping, again, the Highway Patrol will have the first bite at the apple of whether it should be initiated. We will be monitoring that. Again, the data clearly speaks to why this is important. So we're going to do our own monitoring, but as we see it evolve, if we need to expand and add some guardrails to make sure that it's implemented in a manner in which it's needed and was determined, we will do that going forward as well.
So he feels it's a good idea. Y'all gotta let me know. Do you feel this Ebony Alert is a good idea or a bad idea? That's the question right now for today. Y'all know the routine. Chat with me in the comments and I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button and I'll see you on the next video.